Okay, so we're doing viewer tattoos of some kind. It's just legs or arms or a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
A mishmash.
A mishmash. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll start with this little message from Gordon. It says, "Hey guys, sending my inner bicep one fresh and healed. It's a few years old now. Healed one is with my front camera. Hopefully not that bad quality." I like that you know.
Yeah, well, when you preface it that way, we know we're in for like the worst photo of all time. Well, never mind. There's been some bad ones.
Front cameras have gotten better at least, but...
Yeah, so what I think would have been better is to have a dark halo around this hand, because the hand's pretty light.
It's disappearing into everything.
And that's fresh. Even healed, I'd say the problem is as bad, maybe worse.
Yeah, it's really hard to read.
Hey, it's very tonal.
I think it would be a really nice tattoo if maybe there was a darker outline, or if even they went around it with
they
light.
don't have line weights here. This is pretty much no lines in this piece.
But that's what I'm saying, is you need to bring that hand forward somehow. So line it with white or line it with black.
Yeah, well, they need to dig it out. But I mean, they need to go darker in various places all throughout the hand. Mm-hmm. Some of the shadowing along the fingers should have been blacker, I feel like, or at least more black. Like, there is black in this tattoo, but it's just dispersed so kind of sparingly, and the gray is so aggressive.
Is it holding brain? What is it holding?
Anyone's guess.
Yeah.
I see a chain, I see a hand. I assume this is like... It looks almost like it's in space, or like it's trying to get the moon, or so. I don't know what the fuck is going on here.
I know, it's so hard to read. I'm having a hard time.
Like, it strikes you immediately as like a good tattoo, and then you're like, I don't know what this is.
Yep.
Like, I don't know what the idea here was, but
it's pretending to be a good tattoo.
Well, it's good in some aspects. It just really congested and doesn't breathe very well. So. And then we have something I like much more.
It's some sort of monster?
Yeah, you could call it that. I want to see the good version of this.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Too.
Like, because this thing has...
Can someone make a good version of this?
Well, this thing has so much personality.
It does.
It's like... I don't know what this is, but it looks like it's cool.
Your artist had an idea.
Well, someone had an idea. Maybe it was his.
Yeah, but they couldn't execute it.
The nipples in this composition look like almost like eyeballs. Again, I don't know what it is about them. They're making me laugh.
But the belly button, it looks like its belly button. Like it's the belly button of this creature.
I wonder if this gets any more shading, or if this is it.
If this is like the finished piece for this person.
I think this probably hurt this guy so much that he wants nothing to do with going back into it.
Yeah.
Looks like it's pretty old.
I feel like that's probably a good thought there that they one and done.
If they could come back to this and put some color in some places and do a background, this could be really, really cool.
It could be better.
Well, like...
I don't think there's much saving this.
I don't know. It's not as bad as it... You know what? Part of it is that it's hairy. You know, the hair... Whenever you have hairy tattoos, they always look worse than they are. Like, automatically.
Yeah. So, I mean, this guy can't help it, though.
No, I know. But, like, if you clean this thing up, you lotion it up, like... I think this monster cleans up okay. Like, I think this monster can go.
I don't know. I feel like it needs more, like, textures. Like, I see, like, fur.
Well, it's not done.
Some fur. It's got some scales.
Its tongue is just...
It needs some scales.
I feel like they did the tongue last, because they just didn't.
I feel like they just didn't on a lot of it.
But they just, like... That's enough for the day. We'll finish that next time.
They should black it out, because that's the only thing I can see.
I don't know. I like this guy. I like this thing.
I like him. I just think it's awful.
It's not great, but like, goddamn, does this have personality? And it does. It reads clearer than the first one.
I mean, it's cool. It's cool. It does read clearer than the other one. I just don't think there's any saving it.
This one is like a 9 for creativity and like artistic inspiration. First one was like, what?
Now you're just being a shit.
No, but like, and the technical abilities on the first one are far better. But like, it doesn't matter because this thing is a big cool monster, right? You immediately see it.
You're a big cool
We're not
monster.
asking what's in the monster's mouth. We were asking what's in the hand. What's the hand holding? You know what I mean?
But this monster looks like he's holding something too.
Well, I don't know. I don't see hands.
Those are hands.
I think those are just parts of his anatomy.
Those are hands. That's his wrist. That's a hand.
Are those claws?
Yes.
I see tentacles.
I do too.
I like this thing.
I do and I don't.
No, I like this a lot.
It goes up on this guy's neck too.
Oh
no.
man, I think just do the rest of the body.
Can you send us the rest of this picture?
Well, yeah.
Do you have
Hopefully
monster
a
legs
better
on your
picture
legs?
would be nice. Yeah. I don't know. I don't hate it. I think it's pretty cool. I'm a big fan of this.
All right. Well, I'm swiping because we need to move on from that monstrosity.
I think we could have hung out with him a little longer.
Oh no, maybe we'll go back. Anyways, so horrible tattoos done at 14. This one's from Dracul. Nice name. I had an illegal apprenticeship at 14. Great. And my mentor made me tattoo myself.
Is there a legal apprenticeship at 14?
No. With no forethought or really teaching me anything other than sanitation. Well, hope you enjoy my regrets.
So did this? I want to know if this apprenticeship panned out. Like,
Yeah, that's what I want to know too.
like,
can you
you
tell
did
us
this
more?
to yourself, but are you done with that now, or are you still doing these?
And who apprentices a 14-year-old? You must have been some artist.
Well, I think some of the shops in this city are like that. We know some shops around here that are pretty sketchy, so there's always a few shops.
I don't think anybody's apprenticing 14-year-olds.
Well, it wouldn't surprise me if some of them. Like, we're definitely doing tattoos like this every day.
I mean, maybe Mama down the street had her kid tattooing for shits and giggles, but
I'm not naming names, don't get me wrong, but like there are definitely some people that are putting out work like this.
oh man. So I mean, your anarchy symbol didn't
Yeah.
stay because of where it is.
Partially.
Not put in great.
Well, I mean, there's blowouts all over this, and they're in and out of the depth here. Any number of things went wrong, and I can't even believe that it did as well as it did. To be honest with you.
Oh.
Well, this is like where you see like they lined and filled that top.
I think they didn't
No.
like how thick their lines were, so they relined it, and then they were like
it looks
wobbly,
like
so they
it looks like
relined
they
it.
lined it twice and filled the inside.
Oh, I see. To get a thick line.
Yeah. But I'm wondering why
Rookie
they.
mistake.
Is this like are you trying to create depth? Is that what the idea was?
I think they wanted a bold outline and didn't know how to do
Yeah,
it because
but-
their mentor didn't teach them.
It's like it looks like a guitar pick. You know what I mean? In the
Yeah.
shape. I don't know if that was intentional, but
It's an alien
yeah, I know it's an alien.
with an upside down cross.
But an alien shouldn't be this pointed. Like it doesn't look. I don't know.
they were 14. Obviously, they couldn't draw. Why did they
about
apprentice you?
that.
I don't get it.
Oh, but
so
well, you know, I've seen some very young kids tattooing as like a joke, or in the rare
Yes.
case, like
Mom or dad
Lily
getting
Lou's
their kid to tattoo? Yes.
daughter, Maya Lou, is very, very gifted already.
Yes, parent got child to tattoo.
Yeah,
Makes
something of a
sense.
tattoo prodigy.
That's when having kid tattoo makes sense, right? You know, we've seen video of other kids tattooing, and it's haha, my kid tattooed me. This 14-year-old is going to have a career in
I
this.
don't know. I'm thinking it must have stopped
More story, please.
because like I feel like if they didn't stop, they probably would have either touched these up, covered them up, or they would have had something positive to show for the experience.
And so the snail. Did you freehand this?
I didn't.
Are these freehand?
I didn't see. Yeah, I think they are. I didn't. Yeah, I don't imagine there was a stencil here or a reference. Doesn't look like there was a reference even, let alone a stencil.
Yikes.
I think this is just like doodle on your. It's like don't get me wrong. I don't think that the value of a human life is much. Don't get me wrong. However, I'm not doing this to myself
No.
just for fun.
No,
You know
definitely
what I mean?
not.
Like, you know what? I'm gonna fuck up my arm today. I got nothing better to do. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Right. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking. You know what? just tattoo this clear as day turd on my arm real quick.
Good.
I didn't read that as a snail either, by the way, so
Oh.
good eye.
Yeah, well, the right direction for me to see it.
Keep
and also keep
moving
moving
forward.
at a snail's pace.
Yeah, fun joke.
The good news is this is light enough that you could probably cover it really easy.
Oh, yeah, of course you could.
And I would if I were
It looks
you.
like it's been through 5 to 10 sessions of laser.
Unless you really love it.
I don't think that there's love on the table here.
I mean,
I don't think that love was in the deal here.
why did you do it on your forearm? That's
Well,
what legs are for.
The thing is, when you're 14, you
Yeah,
don't really
yes.
think about it, right? It's like me sticking a thumbtack through my nose when I'm 14.
And it's also upside down.
You don't think about these. Well, that's the last of their worries. It honestly just looked like a big turd or something to me. So, good on you for noticing it was a snail.
Eh.
What I really want to know is, how old are you now, and are you still tattooing? And if so, is it still this good?
And give us your story. I'd like it.
I would love to see more of these.
Yes.